GTA 6 had people literally scared to die. Lego Fortnite dropped and had people recreating mass tragedies. I may finally be on the road to making friends with TikTok again. And most importantly, what the goddamn hell? I'm back on YouTube. So we kick this week off with arguably one of the biggest things to happen in gaming, dare I say the entire internet this year. If you've seen any of my comments on my TikToks for the last 2 months, you know, if literally anything happens, I'm talking anything happens before GTA 6, it's in the comments. In fact, Dylan back on YouTube before GTA 6 is a guarantee for this video. People have been so hyped for GTA 6 for so long that when the trailer dropped, yeah, we knew it was gonna break some records. But what I didn't expect was for it to literally ruin people's lives. Scammers, who won't give it to them, bloody know how to capitalize on almost any trend, have now started using the GTA 6 hype to download malware on people's devices and stealing all of their personal information. That's their photos, yes, including the, the hidden folder. They can get into that too. Emails, bank account information, contacts, and the list is just almost never ending. Now, because digital game downloads pretty much dominate the market, who the hell's buying CDs anymore? Experts at NordVPN, and no, this is not a bloody sponsorship, say that scammers are now tempting fans with fake download links, promising free or leaked or trial versions of the game ahead of its 2025 release. And if you're thinking, who the hell would be stupid enough to click on a link like that? You must not know what the hell GTA 6 is doing to people's minds. I mean, just for perspective, a post that got 440 upvotes on Reddit reads, "Is anyone else having genuine anxiety about dying before GTA 6 comes out? I drank 2 cups of coffee this morning, my heart fluttered a bit. My first thought was, oh God, please no, not before GTA 6. I'm 28 years old, I feel ridiculous." So yes, people will click on those links. Anyway, moving on, because if GTA 6 has got people worried about dying, Lego Fortnite has got people not giving a shit about that. I mean, just have a watch. Yes, it took Fortnite players 1 day to recreate the Twin Towers and blow them up. Eesh, I mean, I've just only heard myself saying that, and now I'm thinking, is that going to be appropriate for YouTube? We might have to cut that out. We'll see. I mean, these are the same people that I tried to inspire and rally to, start a ceasefire on the last day of the OG map. Spoiler alert, they wiped the entire lobby. And if you thought that it stopped at the Twin Towers, you're wrong.
Hiroshima!
No, please.
Hiroshima!
Please don't. Please don't. Oh no, my God!
I mean, I guess what the hell did we expect? I mean, talking about crimes against humanity, bruh, no child should ever have to watch their own mother do this. A video has been posted from someone's prom showing one of the guys who's graduating dancing with someone's mom. That's when you see this kid, which is probably around 8 or 9 or something, rushing in, looking absolutely horrified, and pushes his mom away. Hey, and can I just get like a freeze frame of his face right here, so I like really zoom in on it? Because if your child at that age ever looks at you in that way as your child, that is your sign that you need to turn your goddamn life around. The guy in the red suit tries to apologize, but Lil James doesn't have any of it. Rightfully fucking so. Now, there's actually 2 angles to this, and while the first one could pass as like, it's sad, but kind of funny, the second one honestly makes you realize this isn't funny, this is tragic. This is crimes against humanity. He stood there absolutely shattered, trying to comprehend what the hell he just saw, and his mother is somehow sitting there, look at this shit, laughing. And I mean, this part is just, it's not even funny anymore. He breaks down into tears while everyone around him is like laughing, having a good time, treating it like it's nothing. This is literally a villain arc in the making. I mean, if this kid doesn't turn out to be a world champion in something, I'll be surprised. Anyway, moving on to some more GTA 6 news, because the Florida Joker, official name Lawrence Sullivan, is demanding $2 million from Rockstar Games for allegedly using his likeness in GTA 6 without consent. I mean, as we've all probably seen by now, the GTA 6 trailer, they did use a lot of real-life references, to make it feel real. And the Florida Joker was one of them. Or at least, let's just say allegedly, or seems to be one of them. But when this guy posted the video to TikTok showing how similar similar the two pictures were, oh my god, the comments absolutely went for him. Should DC sue you for taking the Joker as your likeness? Bro needs the bag because nobody's employing him. Before GTA 6 trailer, you were nothing. Still nothing. People would be paying to feature in the game. I mean, the thing that's crazy about this is that usually when stuff like this happens, people are just looking for any excuse to pile on and go for these big corporations. But GTA 6 has people so hyped that we're now defending these big corporations. Honestly, what a wild world we live in. Speaking of which, have you ever wondered how much artists get paid on these massive platforms like Spotify and Apple Music? Because this week, Snoop Dogg mentioned how much he got for a billion streams, and honestly, these people are getting paid TikTok rates.
I can show you right now. They just sent me some shit from Spotify where I got 1 billion streams, right? My publisher hit me. I said, break that down. How much money is that? That shit wasn't even $45,000.
That's crazy. That is fucking crazy.
I mean, to be fair, Snoop Dogg in particular probably couldn't care less because he's balling in every other area of his life. But I mean, this is actually wild if you know a little bit more, because if you want to become, let's say, a content creator or a musician in 2023, this reminds me that right now, it's literally easier and harder than ever to make it. I mean, I say easier because the barrier to entry is so much lower now than it was 20 years ago. But because it's so much easier for people to get their content and music out there for people to see, the amount of money in each industry now has to be shit. What the heck is that? The amount of money in each industry has to be shared by so many more people. And so actually making a living off of the content that you create is, I'm not gonna lie, it's rough. I mean, personally, I couldn't even quit my job before I got to around 3 million followers on TikTok. And for those on Spotify, for example, a congresswoman who was calling for a more fair streaming payment system released a staggering calculation showing that it would take more than 800,000 streams a month to equal a wage of $15 an hour. I mean, I'm just assuming right now that 800,000 streams a month on Spotify is no easy task. And that brings us to our next story, because as you guys probably know, my journey creating content on TikTok has not always been made easy by TikTok. I mean, I won't reopen old wounds, but you know, we've had our back and forths, which resulted in me making a video of like, it was pretty much a diss track. Yes, it was, about all of the issues that I was having with TikTok. The video got close to 10 million views, and after posting it, a number of other large creators also started speaking up about the problems that they were facing as well. I mean, I wasn't intending for it, but it became a little bit of a movement. And all of this resulted in the people at TikTok finally reaching out to me. Now, since then, things have becoming better. I've still got my frustrating issues, which we'll save for another topic another day, but we're becoming friends again. I say that because this week they actually invited me to their end of year TikTok event. Now, keep in mind, I have never been invited by TikTok to anything before. This is the first ever thing. So honestly, I didn't really know what to expect. And what made it a little bit even more shaky is that you weren't allowed +1s. Also a little bit like, god damn, imagine I turn up in there and there's no one that knows me. I don't know anyone, and kind of just have to like walk up with my drink and try and butt into closed circles. And for the start, it kind of was like that. The place was absolutely rammed, but I walked in and I was like, shit, what the fuck? Like, I don't really know anyone here. So I was like, okay, right, let's just bide my time by taking my coat and I'll put it at the coat locker. I give it to them and still haven't met anyone yet. And at this point, I'm standing in the toilet and I'm thinking, oh God, here we go. I'm just kind of in the toilet because I'm all alone and I don't know who to speak to. Everything changes because people start coming up to me saying, yo, Dylan, I can't believe you're here, all of the nice things. And at one point, I even met James and Fuhad from Shits and Gigs. Now this one, it probably will mean absolutely nothing to you guys, but for me, it's mad sentimental because I was listening to their podcast when I was still working as a cleaner. These are the moments that I'm like, we're fucking making it. We are making it. And I mean, on that note, honestly, I think I'm gonna call it there. I love you guys. Please like and comment or just do any interacting with this video that you can because it will help me because I want to be doing more of this shit. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.